In the far reaches of Vale, there was once a serene and sacred haven known as the Kalendor Monastery. Nestled in the heart of the Azure Mountains, it was a place of refuge and wisdom. The monks there believed that true strength came from within, cultivating inner peace and balance to protect themselves from the world's chaos. Among them was a young and deeply devoted monk named Atheron. He was the embodiment of serenity, known for his unparalleled discipline and his connection to the natural world. For Atheron, every breath was a meditation, every movement a dance with harmony. The monks believed he was destined for greatness, not as a warrior, but as a guardian of their peaceful ways. But fate, as it often does, had other plans. One night, under a blood-red moon, the winds howled unnaturally. Atheron awoke to the distant sound of thunder, yet the skies were clear. Before he could grasp the strangeness of it, the air around him shimmered with the unmistakable hum of magic. Suddenly the world erupted in chaos. The Arcanites, a ruthless band of renegade mages, descended upon the monastery like a storm. Flames tore through the stone walls. Lightning shattered the ancient towers. The monks, unarmed and unprepared, were helpless in the face of such raw, destructive power. Atheron ran through the halls, calling for his brothers, but one by one he watched them fall, slaughtered by the very forces they had vowed to transcend. In the heart of the destruction, Atheron was frozen, paralyzed by helplessness and horror. He saw his master, the wise elder Cain, collapse in front of him, his body broken by a magical blast. With his dying breath, Elder Cain whispered, "Do not give in to hatred, Atheron. Remember, peace comes from within." But peace was no longer an option. With everything he had ever known reduced to ash, Atheron stood amidst the ruins of Kalendor, his soul consumed by a burning desire for vengeance. He swore to never rest until every mage responsible for his suffering was hunted down. No longer the monk who meditated beneath the tranquil waterfalls, Atheron forged a new identity, a warrior dedicated to eradicating magic. His transformation was as ruthless as it was swift. He crafted 2 obsidian blades from the shattered stones of the monastery, embedding them with the sacred relics of his fallen brothers. These blades, pulsing with the energy of his vow, became extensions of his rage. Over time, he gained a dark reputation, whispered in taverns and among villages as the Magehunter. He could sense magic from miles away, and his arrival always heralded the death of those who practiced the arcane. Years passed, and Atheron's quest for revenge took him to the farthest corners of Vale. The magic users who once ruled in arrogance now feared his name. But despite the countless mages he had killed, the fire in his heart never dimmed. No matter how many he vanquished, the emptiness within him only grew deeper. One day, while tracking down rumors of a powerful mage hiding in the forested mountains, Atheron came upon a small secluded village. The people spoke of a reclusive sorceress named Zephyra, a mysterious figure who lived in a hidden glade, untouched by war or conflict. Atheron's blood boiled at the thought of yet another mage living freely, while the memory of Kalendor's fall haunted him. He found Zephyra in a meadow bathed in moonlight. Her presence was unlike any other mage he had faced. She was calm, serene, and strangely familiar, as if the air around her carried the same stillness he once felt in Kalendor. Without a word, he lunged, blades gleaming in the moonlight. But before they could strike her down, Zephyra whispered a single word, a name. Kalendor. Atheron froze. "Do you even know why the Arcanites destroyed your monastery?" she asked, her voice soft but piercing. "They weren't after the monks, Atheron. They were after me." Atheron's mind raced. He remembered the stories the monks told of their mission to protect all life, even if it meant shielding those who walked dangerous paths. But none had ever mentioned harboring a mage. Zephyra continued, "The monks of Kalendor believed that not all magic was evil, and they sheltered me, even when they knew it could bring danger. They believed in a balance you've long forgotten." Atheron's grip on his blades loosened. Could it be true that the very monks he had sworn to avenge had died protecting a mage? Zephyra offered no defense, no justification, only a choice. "You can kill me now, as you've done with so many others, or you can let go of your hatred and learn the truth of what magic truly is." Atheron stood paralyzed between 2 worlds. His vow for vengeance had consumed him for so long that the thought of anything else seemed impossible. But as he looked at Zephyra, the last flicker of humanity within him begged for understanding. In the end, Atheron made his decision. He dropped his blades, their weight crashing to the ground like the burdens he had carried for years. For the first time since that fateful night, Atheron felt something other than rage. He felt the beginnings of peace. Together, he and Zephyra walked away from the past, leaving the shadows of Kalendor behind to seek a new path, one where balance might be found again.